All things work to the good of them that are called according to his purpose. All things work to the good of them that are called, that are called, that are called. All things to the good of them that are called according to his purpose. All things to the good of them that are called, that are called, that are called. Woo! Hi there, my brainwash. This is Joshua here today, coming at you today. Hi, how you doing? Today, I want to talk to you about a verse that I like to call, if a man knoweth not the law, his prayer shall be an abomination. And I'm not talking about like Obama being in authority in the White House or whatever. I'm talking about abomination, meaning it's gross, it's vile, it's disgusting. There's a lot of people that say, I'll pray for you, I'll pray this, I'll pray that, I'll pray the other thing. But really what it boils down, I always say that, but really the issue is that, do you believe all scripture or not? So the more scripture, because if a man knoweth not the law, his prayer is an abomination. It says, he that does the least of the commandments and teaches shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So the issue is, the more scripture you believe, the more scripture you teach, the more effective your prayers are, because you know what to pray for. The more scripture you know, the better you know God's heart. The better you know God's heart, the more likely you are to get what you pray for. It says we're supposed to pray without ceasing, and all things give thanks. If we're going to pray without ceasing, we need to make sure that our prayers are not an abomination. That's just a weird angle. Anyway, so what I recommend that you do, and I'm not telling you if you don't know scripture, don't pray. What I'm saying is don't pick and choose. This is why it says, if you take away the words that are written in this book of prophecy, your name shall be taken out of the book of life. Because those people have said that they don't believe all scripture. When you don't believe all scripture, then your prayer is an abomination. But if you believe all scripture, even the scriptures that you know, if you believe them all and don't pick and choose and don't say, well, that verse applies, but that one doesn't, this one does, 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 this one does, that one doesn't, this one does, that one doesn't, that one. Okay, just don't pick and choose. Pick one, pick them all. You got to go all the way. I would rather be hot or cold. If you're hot and you believe all scripture and do all scripture, you're hot. You believe that means your prayer is effective. If you believe all scripture and don't do it, still you believe all scripture, your prayer is effective. But if you pick and choose, if you say, I'm only going to do the verses I can believe, and the verses I cannot believe, I will not do, or all the verses I cannot do, I will not believe. There you go, I did it right that time. If I say the verses I cannot do, I will not believe, that is when your prayer becomes an abomination. Anyway, I'm the heretic. You have a wonderful day. I will talk out to you later. Peace, love, and grooviness forever. What's up?